Angels say, every time you're rejected, you're being spiritually strengthened. Stand tall, you're being prepared, not punished. Welcome, dear soul, to a message of comfort, strength, and divine purpose. Today, the angels have come forward with a truth that may change how you see your past, your pain, and even your purpose. It's a truth that whispers through the silence after a door is closed. It echoes in the stillness of waiting seasons, and it reaches you now through this message. Every time you're rejected, you're being spiritually strengthened. Stand tall. You're being prepared, not punished. Let these words sink in. Rejection is something we've all faced. Maybe you've been passed over in love, ignored by someone you trusted, let go from a job you gave your all to. Or maybe you've simply felt invisible, unseen in a world that moves so fast. But the angels want you to know, you were never invisible to heaven. Every no that came your way, every door that wouldn't open, every person who didn't choose you was seen. And more importantly, it was allowed for a reason. Because rejection doesn't mean abandonment. It often means refinement. Heaven isn't trying to hurt you. God isn't turning away from you. The truth is this: you are being trained. You are being spiritually strengthened. You're being shaped for something you cannot yet see. Like a seed buried in the soil, hidden, quiet, unseen, you are not dead. You are growing. And rejection is sometimes the soil that hides you while God works behind the scenes. Let me ask you this: have you ever looked back on a time when something didn't work out, and now, months or even years later, you're grateful? It didn't? That person you thought you couldn't live without, that job you were devastated to lose, that opportunity you thought was your only chance. Now you see, if it had worked out, you wouldn't be where you are. This is the wisdom the angels bring to you now. Rejection isn't the end of your story. It's a divine rerouting. It's heaven saying, not this, because I have better. Not here, because I have placed you elsewhere. Not now, because the timing must be perfect for the miracle I'm preparing. And in that waiting space, in that season of no's and not yet's, your spirit is growing stronger. You are learning to listen more. You are learning to trust deeper. You are learning to love yourself even when others walk away. This is your spiritual strength being built, step by sacred step. And so, beloved one, the angels invite you to shift your vision, to stop seeing rejection as punishment and start seeing it as preparation, a sacred delay, a hidden training, a refining fire, not to burn you but to make you gold, because you are not being left behind. You are being lifted up, just not in the way you expected. We'll explore the 5 sacred truths the angels want you to hold on to the next time rejection knocks at your heart. These truths will anchor you in the storm and awaken the power already within you. You are not forgotten. You are not failing. You are being formed. Let's walk this journey together. Now that you've heard the angel's reminder, you are not being punished. You are being prepared. Let's go deeper into understanding why rejection happens and how heaven uses it to strengthen your spirit. Here are the 5 sacred truths The angels are whispering to your soul today. Truth number 1. Rejection is redirection. From heaven, you may have thought that job, that relationship, or that dream was the best thing for you. But the angels know what you couldn't see. They see the full picture. They see the years ahead. They see the danger you never would have predicted, the heartbreak that would have come, the drain on your spirit. And so, they stepped in and closed the door, not to hurt you, but to save you. Rejection is divine redirection. It's the loving hands of heaven moving you away from what would delay or damage your destiny. The angels want you to trust this. Every closed door was protection wrapped in disguise. Truth number 2. Rejection builds spiritual muscles. Think of any great soul. Anyone who made a difference, who touched the world, who walked in their calling. They all knew rejection. Why? Because rejection is a sacred gymnasium. It's where your faith is tested and strengthened. The angels say, "You are not weak because you've been rejected. You're being made unshakable. With every no, you've grown. With every loss, you've learned resilience. With every lonely night, you've discovered inner peace. The pain of rejection becomes the power of your anointing. You are being made strong, not by ease, but by experience." Truth number 3. Rejection clears the path for divine timing. Have you ever received something too soon and it didn't last? Or have you ever been in the right place at the wrong time? Divine timing is part of divine love. When rejection shows up, it may simply mean, "This is good, but not yet. Wait, grow, be ready." The angels are preparing both you and the blessing that's meant for you. They're synchronizing lives, aligning moments, and creating something eternal. So if something you deeply wanted didn't happen, it doesn't mean never. It might just mean not yet. Truth number 4. Rejection reveals what is real. Rejection reveals what's truly meant for you and what isn't. The angels want you to stop chasing what can't recognize your worth, to stop begging for places that don't value your presence. You are sacred, you are chosen, and if someone walks away, it's not a sign you're unlovable. It's a sign they were not aligned with your purpose. Let them go in peace. Bless them and release them. The one who is meant for you will never have to be convinced of your value. Rejection refines your discernment. It teaches you to recognize real love, real opportunities, and real peace. Truth 5. Rejection awakens you to your higher calling. Here is the greatest truth the angels want you to remember. Sometimes God uses rejection to awaken you. You were made for something more, something deeper, something divine. But you wouldn't have discovered it if everything had gone your way. The heartbreak woke you up. The silence taught you to listen to your soul. The no led you to the sacred yes that was waiting within. You are not here to live a small, convenient life. You are here to live a divinely empowered life, and that power often begins in the most unexpected place: the pain of rejection. So now, beloved soul, carry these 5 sacred truths with you. Rejection is redirection from heaven. Rejection builds spiritual muscles. Rejection clears the path for divine timing. Rejection reveals what is real. Rejection awakens you to your higher calling. These aren't just ideas. They are divine codes from heaven. Truths the angels repeat again and again to those who are hurting, those who feel forgotten, those who think the pain means they've failed. But you haven't failed. You've been chosen for a greater strength, and rejection. It's simply one of the tools the divine uses to reveal that strength. Rejection is not the end. It's the beginning. It's not a punishment. It's preparation. Now, the angels want to give you practical, spiritual wisdom for how to transform that rejection into resilience, into peace, into power, into purpose. This is where your story changes. Step 1, feel it, don't fear it. The angels say, you are allowed to feel pain. Don't be ashamed of your tears. Rejection hurts because it touches something tender, your hope, your trust, your longing. But spiritual resilience begins not by running from that pain, but by sit with it, write it out, cry if you need to, scream if you must, but don't shut down. Your emotions are not weakness. They are sacred signals that something meaningful happened, something worth healing. The angels surround you even now, gently, whispering, let it out. Then let it go. What you feel today, you will rise from tomorrow. Step 2, reframe the story. Rejection often writes a painful narrative in our minds. I wasn't good enough. They left because I failed. This proves I'll never be loved. But the angels want to help you rewrite that story with truth from heaven. What if instead of seeing it as failure, you saw it as protection? What if you understood it, not as an ending, but as a divine transition? Say this out loud with me. I am not rejected. I am being redirected to my highest path. Every time your mind tries to return to the old story of rejection, answer it with truth. Because the power of your resilience is not just in what you go through, it's in what you believe about it. Step 3, bless and release. This step may not be easy, but it is holy. Bless those who rejected you, not because they were right, not because they deserve your forgiveness, but because you deserve your peace. When you bless and release, you are cutting spiritual cords that drain your energy. You are closing open doors in your heart that let pain echo endlessly. You don't need to get revenge. You don't need an apology to move on. You don't even need closure from them. You only need permission from your soul to be free. Say this with your heart. I bless the people and places that could not hold me. I release them now with love. I am free. This is what spiritual resilience looks like, choosing peace over bitterness. Step 4. Anchor in divine identity. The world may label you as rejected, overlooked, not chosen, but heaven never does. The angels want you to anchor your identity in God's truth, not man's opinion. You are not rejected. You are not forgotten. You are not broken. You are beloved. You are chosen. You are on purpose. When you know who you are in the eyes of the divine, no rejection can define you. Let this affirmation rise in your spirit. I am who God says I am, not who rejection tried to make me believe. When you stand in that truth, rejection loses its sting. Step 5. Open to what's next. The final step to spiritual resilience is this: stay open. Don't let rejection cause you to close your heart. Don't harden. Don't shut down. Don't stop dreaming. The angels say, what is ahead is greater than what was lost. Your soulmate will love you for who you are. The right calling will honor your gifts. The perfect timing will embrace your preparation. But for all of that to happen, you must stay open. Let go of fear. Let go of the past. Let God write the next chapter. Your future is not limited by your rejection. It is being built because of it. Music swells gently, warm and victorious. Narrator: so now, beautiful soul, you know how to rise. You've been given the keys. Feel your pain. Reframe your story. Bless and release. Anchor in truth. Stay open to your future. This is how angels walk with you through rejection. This is how you rise, not just emotionally, but spiritually. And this is how you turn rejection into your most powerful becoming. This is not just a prayer. It's a spiritual declaration, a healing, a turning point. So wherever you are, whether you're listening in your room, walking outside, or quietly resting, let your spirit receive. Let your heart open. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. The angels are here, and they are guiding you home to your truth. A sacred prayer. I am rising through rejection. Repeat this prayer with me. Speak it softly or in your heart. Let it echo into your soul. Dear God, dear angels, I come before you not in shame, but in surrender. I release the fear that I failed. I let go of the belief that I was not enough. I no longer carry the lie that rejection defines me. I now understand rejection is not punishment. It is preparation. It is protection. It is redirection. I choose to rise not in bitterness but in belief. I am stronger because of what I've endured. I am wiser because of what I've lost. I am braver because of what tried to break me. Bless the people who couldn't see my worth. I forgive the moments that tried to make me small. I now walk forward in peace, knowing that what left was never meant to stay. What is meant for me will always find me. I do not chase, I do not beg, I trust, I allow, I receive. I am not forgotten, I am not abandoned, I am not broken, I am being built, I am being shaped, I am becoming the soul I was always meant to be, and so it is. Amen. Let that prayer sit with you. Let it wrap around the places still healing. Let it fill the cracks in your confidence. Let it remind you, you were never rejected by God. You were being prepared. You were being led. You were being refined to rise. The angels have watched every tear you've cried. They have stood beside you through every heartbreak. And they have never, not for one moment, left your side. And now, beloved soul, the angels leave you with this final message today. You are more than your pain. You are more than the closed doors. You are more than the people who couldn't love you. You are light. You are loved. You are limitless. We did not come to comfort only, we came to elevate. Rejection was never the end of your story. It was the threshold to your new beginning. Watch now, as all that once felt broken is made beautiful. Watch now as you rise, not in fear, but in faith. This is your time. This is your moment. Walk forward with open hands and a fearless heart. We are with you, always, and the best is just beginning. If this message touched your spirit, pause, breathe, let gratitude rise. You didn't just hear words today, you received a spiritual healing, a remembering of your sacred worth. Now, walk forward knowing every rejection is a setup for your resurrection. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Thank you for spending this sacred moment with us. If your heart was moved, consider sharing this message with someone who needs it.